We're here with the Ceres guys, going to talk about who Ceres are. For some of the newer fans, you might not have heard much about Ceres, based in Bacolod, but they've really been a club that have been around for a long time. We're with Coach Ali, Joshua Beloya and Peter Long. And first, Coach, can we ask, how did Ceres start? How long ago has Ceres been running?
Yeah, Ceres is actually Ceres is a bus company. It's one of the, if I'm not mistaken, one of the biggest bus company already. But it's just based in Bacolod. So, but if you look at it statistically, it's one of the biggest bus company. Eventually, Leray and Ricky are football players also, the owners. So they really love the sport, football. They were players before when they were young. They love first the football or soccer is unmatched. So they decided to sponsor the team. But it was a long time ago. Every nationals, if there's a nationals, they will support the Negros team. Before we didn't call it Ceres yet, but it's still called Negros from Bacolod. So, but the back of the team is already Ceres. But eventually, after a while, when we represent Negros, we call it Ceres Negros already. So that's the start of the name Ceres Football.
And before the Azcals got famous, of course, Bacolod was really the hotbed of football for the Philippines. You produced guys like Yanti Basales, Chifi Caligdong, Ian Araneta, really the initial stars of the Philippine team. How did you guys get into the football there? Obviously starting as a bus company, transitioning to football, it's a bit of an interesting mix. And then how did you guys build up a team from there?
Okay, from there, actually it's, like you said, it's a hotbed of football players, okay? Actually it's two, it's Iloilo and Bacolod. That's before, when you say national team, it's composed of Ilonggos and Bacolod Nons. So basically, the whole team are from that places. So the program of the kids in Iloilo, there's no basketball. See, when you see kids in the streets, they play soccer. Okay, they just have a ball, a field or no field, anywhere. They just play. Okay, same in Bacolod. In Bacolod and San Carlos, that's part of Negros. It's like Iloilo also, Barota. So from there, we have local players who are good. So in the collegiate level, Negros is very good, Iloilo is very good. So from there, we just put up a little pieces more, like a few Koreans and a few Brits for this tournament. So that's how we made the team.
I was going to ask you about how you managed to get the extra players. Just off camera, you were telling us a story about Joshua. Could you tell everyone as well how you managed to select some of those players?
We'll start off from Josh. He's a Phil American. So we were playing in Panad one day. Okay, I saw this kid playing football in the Panad. I saw him. I think he has good skills at that time. So after the game, the practice game, I talked to him, how old is he? And he said he was 20. So I told him to try out for the U23 because we have a tournament coming up. So that's the start of Joshua Beloya. And after that, U23, I think he made the best striker. Yeah. After that, Azcal. Okay. Basically from there, and then that's the start of Joshua Beloya, no? And then for the Koreans, we want to make a solid university-based team. We wanted to be the best team in the country. So we have the good local players. We just need a little more foreign, like Koreans now is in demand here in the Philippines. So we wanted some Koreans also to bring up the level. Okay, and then finally the last piece of the for this tournament was to get not basically eventually from England, but we had a friend in England. So I called them up. I said we need maybe three players who wants to play for the Philippines in this tournament. So, and this 3 players arrived: Claxton, Peter, and Sandoval. Yeah.
And Peter, how did you get to come to the Philippines then? Coming from England, obviously, as an Englishman myself, everyone has their different stories of getting it. How was it for you?
For me, it all happened really fast, to be honest with you. Like Coach Ali said, the contact they had was Miguel Rivera, and I went to university with him. And he just kind of called me up out of the blue. We stayed in contact. He called me up and said, "How'd you like to go play football in the Philippines for a few months?" And I said, "Of course."
Yeah.
Of course, yeah. January in England or January out here, it's not really much of a contest.
Yeah. And you've got Danny Claxton as well and Sandoval, as you said. Did you know those guys before? Or did you come all over together, or were they selected separately?
Yeah, we were all together. I just Miguel asked me if I knew some other players who'd be interested as well. So I worked with Danny Claxton, and my brother actually grew up playing with Sandoval, so I knew they were both good players and they'd be able to play out here. So I thought of them straight away, and then it all came together very fast. So it was good to happen.
Have you enjoyed your time here as well? How's it compared to England and Leeds, right?
Yeah, it's a bit different from Leeds, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's been snowing over there now, but it's been amazing out here, to be honest. Particularly in Bacolod, everyone's been so friendly and welcoming to us. The Janssen family, as Ali said, have done everything for us, and everyone in Bacolod's looked out for us, looked after us. All the coaches, everything, to be honest. And coming over to Manila on top of that, we didn't think we'd still be out here at this stage of the tournament, but it's been a bonus.
For those who don't know what snow is, it's rain that's frozen and comes down. You don't get it here, so I just had to explain a little bit about what that is. That's what's happening in England right now, so it's freezing there. And Joshua, you started when you were 20 years old, right, trying out with the team. How has that journey been with you? How have you seen Ceres grown as a team in that time, from the best in Negros to now you can arguably say the best in the country?
Excuse me,
how have you seen the team grow during your time with Ceres?
Yeah, I think we're like always searching for challenge. Ceres is always searching for challenge, and of course a bigger challenge. And yeah, now we're like the champion of the Philippines, and it's like really amazing to see and be part of this.
Well, we'll be talking a little bit in the next episode about if we'll see Ceres in the UFL. Personally, I hope that happens. That would be great. But for more updates until then, you can follow us at FTW Sports.